On English 365 today, we're talking about the very important phrasal verbs to get over something, to get away with something, and to get around something. To get over it means to recover from or move past a difficult situation or emotion. And here are 5 examples of how the phrasal verb to get over it can be used. Sarah was heartbroken when her relationship ended, but with time she managed to get over it. After losing his job unexpectedly, John felt discouraged and defeated. However, he was able to get over it by finding a new job within a few months. Mary had a terrible fight with her best friend. Eventually, they both realized how much they valued their friendship and were able to get over it. Mauricio was devastated when his favorite team lost an important game. However, he quickly got over it and continued to support them. Pablo failed his driving test for the 3rd time. However, he didn't let the setbacks discourage him. He studied harder, took additional lessons, and finally got over it by passing his test on the 4th attempt. To get over it is used to indicate moving on from situations such as heartbreak, job loss, conflicts, disappointment, and failure. Get over it. To get away with is often used where someone avoids negative consequences for something they have done wrong. Here are 5 examples of how the phrasal verb to get away with it can be used. Despite being caught stealing money from the business, Mark got away with it because the security cameras were broken. Sarah was often late for class, but she managed to get away with it because her teachers were usually late too. The company's CEO was involved in a major financial scandal, but somehow he got away with it and faced no legal consequences. Jack slept through the meeting, but managed to get away with it. Can we get away with 3 engineers instead of employing 4? In these examples, the phrasal verb to get away with suggests that the individuals evaded punishment, and number 5 demonstrates how we ask if something will be okay, using to get away with. The phrasal verb to get around it is used to describe the act of finding a solution or alternative approach to overcome a problem or obstacle. It implies that someone is able to navigate or bypass a difficulty or limitation. Here are 5 examples of how the phrasal verb to get around it can be used. The road was closed, but we found another route and managed to get around it. Lena's laptop crashed before her important presentation, but she borrowed a computer to get around it and deliver her slides. The team didn't have enough money for their project, but they got around it with sponsorships and donations from local businesses. John's car broke down on his way to work, but he didn't want to be late. He called a taxi to get around it and arrived at the office on time. The software wasn't working, but the developers found a way to get around it. In these examples, the phrasal verb to get around it is used to illustrate how individuals or groups are able to overcome challenges. To get over something, to move on or past a difficulty. To get away with something, when negative consequences are avoided, or to ask if something was, is, or will be okay. And to get around something, to find a solution or overcome a problem. As ever, thanks for watching. If you'd like a free demo, call us on WhatsApp 321-311-8620, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.